What's up, awesome listeners? Time to ignite your potential. Welcome to the Daily Minds podcast. We're thrilled to have you on this incredible journey of growth, learning, and empowerment. At Daily Minds, we believe in the power of knowledge and its impact on our lives. Whether you're here for business insights, better mental health, or pure inspiration, you've hit the jackpot. Our mission? To provide valuable content that not only informs but also inspires action. Each episode is crafted with care, offering expert advice, personal stories, and practical tips you can use every day. Remember, every step towards self-improvement is a step towards a brighter future. We're here to support, guide, and cheer you on through your personal and professional journey. Thanks for being part of our community. Let's grow together, learn together, and make a difference together. Stay inspired and keep listening.
Greetings everyone, and welcome once again to the Daily Minds podcast. Today I would like to welcome another guest who is called Christopher Terzakos. Let me let him introduce himself to us so that we better learn more who he is. So please, thank you very much for joining us today. You can start by telling us a little about your background and how you became interested in leadership, self-healing, and wellness.
Okay. My name is Chris Terzakos. I was born and raised in New York City. It's not a tough place to grow up. New York City is a lot of things going on. And throughout my childhood, I was always a good friend to most of my people that were surrounded by. I was always into fitness. I always was exercising. Never got involved into drugs or drinking. And today I'm 65 years old. I got a body of a 30-year-old, and I'm in great shape. I wrote 3 books. I'm an author of 3 books. I've been a leader for about 35 years of my life. I was always in a leadership position. And I'm here to talk about self-healing, and I'm grateful to be here.
Okay, thank you very much. So, you have had a diverse career from working in the construction industry, coaching baseball. How have those experiences shaped your perspective on life and leadership?
Coaching baseball was actually, it was a great starting point because you needed to find your weaknesses from the baseball team. So when you go into business, that's something in business that you need to look at. You need to look at your weaknesses. What are you lacking? What do you need? What is it that you're not doing? You need to listen to the people that work for you. Ask them what do you think, or what's your suggestion? Well, how do you think we should change something? So listen to the people that are around you will make a great leader.
Okay, so continuing on leadership and entrepreneurship, what do you believe defines a great leader in your opinion? And can you share an example from your own experience?
So what makes a great leader?
Yes.
A great leader. Well, first you got to be a man of your word. Whatever you say, you need to do it. You got to control your emotions. So a good leader doesn't yell. He doesn't scream. He doesn't penalize you. He's a man with character. So a man with good character will make a good leader. As I've mentioned before, you need to listen to the people that work for you. I'm sure they have good suggestions because you don't know it all as a leader. And you take it, whether you like it or you don't like it. You can always try new things, and that becomes a good leader.
Okay, so thank you very much. As you said in the introduction, you've worked in leadership roles for over 35 years, right? So what are some of the most important lessons you've learned from leadership and entrepreneurship?
So can you repeat that question again?
You have worked in leadership roles for over 35 years. What are some of the most important lessons that you have learned about leadership and entrepreneurship?
Patience. Having patience. That's what it takes to be a good leader. Just have patience. Everything will flow. Everything will come. You have to have patience as a leader, especially if you have a big company and you have a lot of people working for you, which, I did years ago. You got to have patience. You said you got to be a man with integrity. Patience is important because everyone has a different personality, and you have to handle each personality accordingly. So that defines a good leader. How you can help people, how you can understand them, and you just got to embrace them.
Okay, so how do you think your experience as a baseball coach has influenced your approach to leadership and teamwork or team building?
Well, being a baseball coach at an early age taught me so many things. Like I said, different characters, different personalities, teaching them all the fundamentals, the instructions, trying to be a friend with them rather than be their leader, trying to be, friendly with them on an even level. That was a great stepping stone to my future. And I'm glad that I was a baseball coach.
Okay, so now let's talk about your book, Hernia Without Surgery.
Correct.
Is a testament to the power of self-healing. So can you tell us more about your experience with hernia and how you decided to take a non-surgical approach?
Okay, so here's the cover of my book, Hernia
Looks
Without
very
Surgery.
nice.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. I got a hernia 14 years ago. I lifted weights. I decided to, I wanted to lift heavier weight. So when you lift heavier weights, what normally happens? You get a hernia. I went to the doctor. I showed him my hernia. He said that we got to do surgery. So I said, let me think about it. So I left the doctor's office and I said to myself, I'm not doing surgery. I said, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to self-heal on my own. So with my own experimenting, my own research, I came up with a program, and my program worked. So again, I have a hernia 14 years. I went on this program. It worked. How to treat it. Uh, you won't even know that I have a hernia anymore. That's the bottom line. You won't even know I have it.
And that's the main focus in the book. You have tried to write about the tips that you have used. Yes.
Yeah, I do. First thing you got to do is you got to accept that you got the hernia. It's a mindset. You got to have a positive mindset. Okay, I got a hernia, and you have a choice. Either you can go under the knife and get surgery, which I didn't want to do. I don't want they put a piece of mesh in your body. I don't want that for the rest of my life inside my body. Or you could go on self-healing program like I did. There's 9 steps in the book. One step is acceptance, positive mindset. It's the second step. The third step is, which I'm going to give you a couple of tips. Epsom salt baths I took for the first 40 days straight. And the reason why you take an Epsom salt bath, it reduces the swelling of the hernia. So that's what the goal is. You want to decrease the swelling. Then I went out and I got a hernia belt. Put it around. It's like a big pad. It goes up against the hernia to push it in. Now you're training the hernia that you belong inside the body, not outside. Because that's what you did. You made a hole in your stomach, right? And that's why your intestines and your tissues, they come out through the hole. So you're going to push that back in, and you're going to continue to massage the area every single day. As much as you can massage it, I recommend that you massage it. By massaging it, it strengthens the muscles around the hernia, and that'll help push it back in. So that's a couple of my tips.
Okay, so what role do you think lifestyle and nutrition play in preventing and healing from illness like hernia?
Well, you got to watch where you eat, because food causes inflammation. milk, dairy, fried food, sugar. So you got to cut back on certain foods. I just mentioned 3: fried food, sugar, and dairy. No milk. Because it will inflame the hernia. Remember, it runs through your intestines, okay? And if it causes inflammation, it will inflame the hernia. So you got to watch the food that causes inflammation. And that's what I do. I've been watching food for all my life. But
Yeah.
I don't eat any food that causes inflammation.
Okay, so you have also written about the importance of the testosterone
Yeah.
for men's health. Can you share some tips on how to maintain a healthy testosterone levels naturally?
Here's a picture of me, 65 years old. That's what I look like. This picture was taken 8 months ago. Increasing testosterone, very important for men. We need testosterone.
Yeah.
We can't live without testosterone. So we need it. Testosterone gives you energy. It gives you good positive mindset. Libido is good. It maintains muscle. It maintains your bones. So you need testosterone. Most men at the age of 30, testosterone starts to decline at 30 years old. Why does it decline? Stress, cortisol. Cortisol is a male hormone that it's caused by stress. Once the stress level goes up, the cortisol goes up, and it blocks production of testosterone, cortisol. Food, sugar. If you're eating sugar, your insulin goes up. Once your insulin goes up, estrogen follows, and it blocks testosterone. So you got to watch the food that you eat because it will prevent production of testosterone. Now, to increase testosterone, very important tips. A good night's sleep. You have to sleep 8 hours. And the reason for it is because when you sleep, your body's producing testosterone and human growth hormone, which is very important for the male body. So, you need sleep, increases testosterone, human growth hormone. Vitamin D. If you can go out into the sun and get natural vitamin D, I strongly recommend it. Very powerful for increasing testosterone. Now, if you can't go into the sun, take vitamin D, supplement. Take a vitamin D, and very important.
Yes.
You want to eat healthy fats. Testosterone loves healthy fats. What is healthy fats? Olive oil, avocado, omega-3, Brazilian nuts, pumpkin seeds, wild-caught salmon, and grass-fed meat. Those are all healthy fats. Once you can supplement this into your daily regimen, your testosterone level will increase. So here's a couple of supplements that I recommend. Here's one is called Tomcat Ali. This supplement, everything's on my website. My website, healingwarriors.com. All of this information is on my website. Tomcat Ali is a great supplement. Ashwagandha, very good for increasing testosterone. Ashwagandha, because it lowers the stress level. What else can I recommend that increases testosterone? Vitamin D, zinc, very important. If you can get on a zinc supplement, it's good. If you like oysters are #1 seafood.
If you're an e-commerce seller, then you need Outfy to boost your social media game. Outfy is your ultimate social media management tool. It connects seamlessly with top marketplaces like Etsy and Shopify. Imagine automated content creation that churns out eye-catching videos, GIFs and promo posts. With Outfy, share across Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest and YouTube and reach a wider audience effortlessly. Schedule your posts in advance and let Outfy handle the rest. Track performance with Outfy's analytics tools. Gain insights and refine your strategy. Save time, save money, and grow your business. Many businesses have seen incredible growth with Outfy. Ready to join them? Sign up for Outfy and transform your online presence today. Outfy, efficient, effective, essential. Try it now and watch your business thrive. To support the Daddy Minds podcast, check out Outfy with the link in this episode description.
To increase testosterone is oysters. And, just exercise. You have to exercise minimum of 4 days a week. Exercise is very, very detrimental. You have to exercise in order to increase testosterone.
Okay, so that's a lot of insight. So thank you very much. How do you think? Okay, no, let's talk about your book first. Belonging to yourself. Yes, it explores the theme of self-love and purpose. So can you tell us more about your journey of self-discovery? Or it looks very nice also.
Here's the cover of my book.
They're all available on Amazon.
Yeah, everything's on Amazon. Yeah.
I will have to share the link in the description. So can you tell us more about your journey of self-discovery and how you can realize the importance of self-love?
Right. The book, Belonging to Yourself, is a memoir about my life. What I realized over the years, that you got to belong to yourself. I always was looking to belong to other people, whether it was company, friends. I always was looking to belong. But come to a point in my life, I said, God, I don't belong to myself. I'm always looking to do for other people, but I have to belong
Yeah.
to me. So I started self-love, self-care, and I discovered that belonging to yourself is very important because it'll come back to you. All good will come to you when you belong to yourself. And that's why I wrote this book. I wrote a lot of ups and downs in my life in this book. Like I said, I'm from New York City. I'm from the streets of New York City. I'm from a tough neighborhood. A lot of different things go on. My best friend got murdered when I was 20 years old. Some guys came and they murdered him. I lost my sister. My sister died when I was 27 years old. I got angry. I got into trouble. And I said, you know what? I'm going to write a book. And actually, my wife encouraged me to write the book.
Okay, so how do you think self-love and purpose are connected? And how can people cultivate those qualities in their own right?
Self-love, it's the same as self-care. When you start taking care of yourself, self-love comes. You exercise, you work, you eat healthy, you're kind to people because you want people to be kind to you. You're respectful, always say thank you, just be a good person. That all is self-love. You want to be treated the way you treat people. So if you want to have respect, you got to give respect. So this is very important. It would be a better world if everyone had self-love. See, people have self-hatred. That's why this world is so screwed up. Because they don't really love themselves. How can you love somebody else if you don't love yourself? You can't. You got to love yourself. So that's why I wrote this book. Belonging to yourself is very important.
Okay, so generally, what message do you hope readers to take away from your books and your work in general?
What I could say to your audience is, whatever you want to do in life, if there's any kind of goals that you want to meet, or you have like a mission, anything that you want to do it. Don't let anyone stop you. Don't let anyone talk you out of it. Don't let anybody change your mind. You want to become a guitar guy or play pianist? Do it. Don't let anyone stop you on what you want to do in life, because what you want to do in life makes you happy. So what makes you happy, maybe some people don't want that for you. And that's when here you get a click in your mind and say, this person really doesn't like me, or this person is not happy for me. So what do you have to do? You got to disconnect from the person with the negative. Get away from negativity, because negativity will only bring you down.
Okay, so that's very nice. In the business world, they say that when you have an idea, which 10 people, or 50 people, or 100 people doesn't understand or doesn't like, you have to do it, because it means that none of them will come compete you. So that's a very winning idea. So now, back to baseball and success. You have had a lot of success as a baseball coach, winning the championships. How do you define success, and how has your experience in baseball influenced your approach to success?
Well, success doesn't mean because you win. Because you win a baseball game or you win a soccer game, yeah, you were successful, you won the game. But does that really mean success? No. Success comes from your heart. Once your heart is open, you're successful. Heart's got to be open. That's the true meaning, for me, of success. Your heart has to be open.
Yes.
So, with all this baseball and being a leader, my heart was open. I kept my heart open. I didn't close it, because I knew if you close the heart, you're not successful. Keep the heart open and you will prevail. You will succeed.
Okay, so for me personally, I believe that success is not your comparison of what other people are getting or what other people have achieved, but instead it's the difference between where you were yesterday and where you are today. In business, it is often said that if you really want to win big, then you have to run how to celebrate those small successes. The small steps that you make, you have to run how to celebrate the differences between them. Some people define success by what Bill Gates has achieved, and it's very different. You have to watch your steps and see if you are really improving.
True.
So, can you share a story about particularly a challenging time in your coaching career and how you became it?
Challenging time in my coaching career?
Absolutely.
The only challenging time is when people don't get along with one another.
Yes.
That's challenging. How do you make people get along? You know? Look at the United States. We have two presidents trying to run next week for election here, and they don't get along. So what happens? You got a split country. In business, you'll have a split company. You'll have these people on this side and these on this side. That doesn't work. You got to bring people together. And that's another meaning of success, bringing people together. And I found that I always brought people together. I live for that, to bring people together, harmony. And once you have harmony, you got success. And then with success, now you got a group of people all united. One. They're not separate. So that's what you do. You bring people together with harmony.
Okay, so how do you think the lessons you've run from baseball or roughly other areas of your life throughout your career can be applied to other areas of life, like lessons from baseball coaching? How can they be applied in the business?
Well, most of the kids that I coach, they learned a lot from me.
Yes.
They learned a lot. One thing they learned is, one, I was their friend, and two, when we played the game, now I was their coach. So in life, when you're an owner of a company, you be friendly with them. But they need to know that you are their leader. They need to understand that you are their leader. And that comes with respect, that comes with dignity. And yeah, that's how you do it.
Okay, so thank you very much. So it simply means that if you lead a team of people, even though you have to be friendly with them, but they must also understand that they owe you some respect as they read.
They don't owe you respect. They need to give you respect. You're giving them respect. You have to have respect in return. So they don't owe you respect. They need to give you respect as a leader. Yes.
So that's like, you know, I don't know if you have heard of Chris Voss. He's a negotiator and he's also an actor. He once said that he believes in what he calls the mirror role. That means that what you are affects to how people will behave to you. So if you respect people, they also know that they have to respect. So, what's next for you? And for example, are you working on any new projects or books that you're excited about?
No, I was thinking about writing another book. I don't know what the title will be, but I'm thinking about writing another book. I have a couple of items in front of me with the construction. I got some future business coming up, and I'll take it from there. Like I said, I take one day at a time. I'm here today. You could be gone tomorrow. But what I paved the road is if I can help one person. I've been on 100 podcasts, TV shows, radio shows. If I can help just one person, I'm happy.
Okay, so that's very nice. So what final advice would you give to our listeners looking to make positive changes in their life?
Whatever you attempt to do in life, dedication, discipline, and patience. 3.
Yes.
Those are very important. You need to be dedicated, disciplined, and have patience. They'll come. It will definitely come if you have those 3 things. So, your audience is listening to this. I hope you gain some information that I can provide for you. Yeah, I'm happy to see if I can help somebody.
Okay, so now the final question: how can people connect with you? Where can people connect with you or learn more about your work?
I can be found on my website, healingwarriors.com. I have a YouTube channel. I have an Instagram. I'm always putting content out. And all my information is on my website. And my books are all on Amazon. So if anyone's interested in my books, that's great. And that's it. I'm here to answer questions. People want to send me a message. I'll answer all your questions. I answer everybody that sends me questions. I answer everyone's question.
Okay, so you have to share me with those links with me in the email. Then I will list all the links in the podcast description. So that was a lot of insights from your background and from your books. So I really thank you very much for joining the Dead Man's podcast today.
I appreciate you having me on your show. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Bye for now.
Bye.
If you're an e-commerce seller, then you need Outfy to boost your social media game. Outfy is your ultimate social media management tool. It connects seamlessly with top marketplaces like Etsy and Shopify. Imagine automated content creation that churns out eye-catching videos, GIFs, and promo posts. With Outfy, share across Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, and YouTube, and reach a wider audience effortlessly. Schedule your posts in advance and let Outfy handle the rest. Track performance with Outfy's analytics tools. Gain insights and refine your strategy. Save time, save money, and grow your business. Many businesses have seen incredible growth with Outfy. Ready to join them? Sign up for Outfy and transform your online presence today. Outfy, efficient, effective, essential. Try it now and watch your business thrive. To support the Daddy Minds podcast, check out Outfy with the link in this episode description.